Experiencing the end result of spicy chicken tendies. Pray for me. I won't. I'm gonna wish for your downfall. I hope that's okay. Hope you're chill with it. I will be wishing for your downfall. I will be wishing for a horrible toilet time for you. Hope that's okay. Hope you shit. Hope you squirt. Why am I cursing my chat? They told me the Backrooms movie was good. They said, Brendan, it's pretty good. Go and see it. You'll have a good time. I went and see it. That goog, huh? It was fine. It was like, I'm just playing it up a little bit. I was just seeing it, like, not many people are online, but I was just seeing if I could make anybody a little angry with me. It was okay. It was, yeah, no, I understood the bit from the Backrooms movie right away. It's about women. I get it. No. It's about, no, I get Kane Parson says the Backrooms. It's actually the Backwombs. That's my, my hot lack of media literacy take is it's about the women. Your first mistake was listening to Brendaniel chatter. My first mistake was being Brendaniel. What I've heard, it's better than people expected it to be. It's about women. It's secretly about women. Dark Woke streamer. No. I know what it's actually about. It's a fucking cycle of guilt movie, which, like, I called it from the fucking get-go. It's a cycle of fucking guilt movie. Like, I fucking knew that out of everything, the fucking Backrooms movie was going to be a cycle of guilt movie. Like, of course it was going to fucking be. Of course it was going to be a fucking cycle of guilt. Of course it was going to fucking be. Of course the woman character beats up the scary Goobler monster with the remains of her handprint that she kept from when her mother was alive. Of course it was a cycle of guilt. Of course the main, like, therapist character was like, I have failed my mother and I too will fail this other person. Not only did she fail her mother by not being able to save her or help her, she also failed Carl? I can't even remember his name, I'm not gonna lie. She failed Pirate Carl, and Pirate Carl was devoured by the own representation of his memories. Can I say, one, we're spoiler talking the Backrooms movie. Like, do you care? If you do care, I'm so fucking sorry. Two, can I just fucking say that there was too many pirates in my Backrooms movie? There was too many pirates in my Backrooms movie. There was too many cycles of guilt in my Backrooms movie. Bitch, nameless, a motherfucker, I swear to fucking God, some moments from the Backrooms movie are just Candle Cove. I didn't understand the movie. It was very unclear as it failed to show the story it wanted to tell with its characters while keeping the mystery of the Backrooms at the same time. No, it didn't. It didn't fail to fucking tell the story it wanted to tell. It was a cycle of guilt. You have no media literacy. You do not understand movies. That's okay. Let me explain it to you real quick. The main guy falls to his own trauma. He's a victim of his own fucking attitude. He's a victim of his own memories, and he doesn't want to change. Other main character, woman, she's a therapist. All she wants to do is save people, but she fucking can't. Because she wanted to save her mom, who was mentally ill, because she fucking couldn't. Literally, the end of the movie is as ham-fisted as it could fucking be, unless you literally have rocks in your brain. It's so fucking straightforward. She beats up the demon by letting go of the cherished childhood memory of her mother. She literally admits, I can't save people, while being tied up by the guy she can't save. The pirate was... The other main character, the furniture man, literally explains, these aren't people. They're represented by memories. Memories of people by other people. Makes sense, actually. Thanks for telling me, but I couldn't figure out the girl in the broken house part, but I get it. Now that's her! That's the therapist lady! Her whole deal of being a therapist is because she couldn't save her mom. Now, to be fair, they did... I think that some of the framing was a little bit off. Probably could have been more hit you in the head. I don't want spoilers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sorry. You jumped in after I said we're talking spoilers, but... No, it's a fucking cycle of guilt movie. The most impressive part of the movie is that they got a competent enough movie off of an internet property. The worst part of the movie is the Kane Parsons... Oh my god, the googly guys in the back room suits. Oh my god, they're there. Oh my god, they're there. Oh my god, it's all memory. Oh my god, it's all nostalgia. Oh my god, it's all cycle of guilt. I fucking hate that as the Backrooms. I hate it. I like little spaces as like a... I like little spaces as a place between. You know, I get it. But I don't like it as, like, so subservient to individual memory. I did not like that part of the movie. I don't like it as subservient to individual memory. I like it as a collective lost cultural memory. What did you like, though? I mean, I'm bitching about the things I dislike first, because those are at the top of the tip of my tongue, but I like the visuals. I like the beginning of the Backrooms, and all of the 4x3 exploration stuff is fantastic. Loved that. I think that visually, it's a really impressive movie. It's a Yay 24 movie, and it definitely does Yay 24 when I do not mind the monsters. I do not like the monster in this one. I guess I like the formless monster in the fucking laundry scene a little bit more. Good job, brother. Gamers are online today. I like the there's a laundry room where they send down the shirtless guy who kind of looked the clavicular-like guy. They send him down a tube, and then he gets ripped apart by a fucking googling creature. I kind of like that. I like the Feliz Navidad reversey scene. That was pretty goog. When you compare to the Exit 8 movie, how was it? I haven't seen the Exit 8 movie, but I'm sure it's better. Yeah, the bit where they slurp up the intestines. The laundry, there are a lot of scenes in the movie that are very good. They're very well shot. The lighting is great. I like that it didn't feel like every fucking movie I've watched. But I did not like the giant pirate guy. The giant pirate guy fucking sucked, and I hated him. Big pirate Scooby-Doo creepy run. Dog shit. Oh, I need a big pirate. Oh, that's what it was. No, the ending won't link to an SCP-824 cinematic universe. The ending was basically just Kane Parsons jerking himself off with his cool backroom suits. I'm sorry. I don't think he did a bad job. I think he did a good job with what he had. But I do think that the ending was very jerk off. Oh, backrooms lore, wider world, backrooms, my backrooms. The backrooms is mine. It just had a little bit of fucking like huffing your own farts, a little bit of like jerking off. Didn't need it. That was like okay, this guy is, like, you're a younger guy. Like, this is your first movie. You're getting a great opportunity here. Why not jerk off a little bit? I don't understand how the Backrooms built its world around just the therapist and the store owner, but not the two store workers. Me, when I literally miss when the other store worker, fucking the guy with the camera, picks up the shirt he was wearing earlier. Jorf, you need to watch the movie again. You didn't watch the movie. You didn't pay attention. That is okay. I need you to learn that you did not pay attention. You need to maybe think when you're watching things. I'm sorry. You don't remember when he picks up the pile of laundry when he's in the laundry scene and the shirt was the shirt he was wearing from the previous day? I'm sorry, you were checking your phone. You weren't watching the movie. Do not criticize media when you do not understand it. Bro, I'm evil tonight. I'm sorry, I watched the Backrooms movie. I watched it. Of course I'm going to be fucking evil tonight. If you want to bring me fucking liquid energy takes, if you want to bring me the fucking most tepid takes that you get from like a moist critical review, fucking come to my house and give me your dog shit takes. Bitch, I'm awake. I'm open. I just saw it. I haven't seen it yet, Brendan. I'm sorry. I saw it. I'm talking spoilers right now. I warned people. You can look at the inherent symbology, or listen, there's two takes in the Backrooms movie. Think about the inherent symbology of the movie. Think about what's going on. Think about the movie that's happening, right? But also, you could just think, the basic take you could take about the Backrooms movie is Big Pirates is scary. I will accept that as a basic take. If I will not accept this scene was boring. I'm not a baby. I'm not 10 years old. I don't expect my chat to be 10 years old. Fucking goo-goo. Fucking gaga. I'm not going to sit here and treat you like Babby. You're not fucking Babby. You're a fully formed adult, probably. Like, you got to grow up and get over it. This movie makes me want an SCP-style movie. I want existential horror and an organization handling it. I fucking don't, because you're talking about here's the thing that you were talking about earlier, Doc. I don't fucking want that. I want this to be a separate thing. I want it to be its own thing. I don't want them to never do it again. The second you try to bring a greater liminal world into it, the second it starts sucking huge shit, actual dog shit. There's stuff I probably missed in the movie. I'm going to watch it again at some point. This is just what I picked up from a first viewing. You cannot understand some movies based off of the rip on the first movie. You can't, right? This is my interpretation of what I saw and what I remember in the movie, right? My funniest interpretation of the movie is that somebody without any experience in the Backrooms, how you could potentially, maybe funniest way to interpret the Backrooms movie is how you could interpret it as a woman's tale. And that may be the funniest interpretation and maybe an artistic interpretation of the Backrooms movie. What's your rating of the movie? I put it up on Letterboxd. 3 out of 5. Too many pirates. You want a 3 out of 5? I don't give number ratings. I talk about the movie. You want a number? You want a funny number? You want me to dangle a number over you like a fucking fish? Do you want your worm? Oh, you're so hungry for the worm, aren't you? No. You want a number? Look at the Letterboxd. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I gave it the funny number. That's the best kind of number it's going to get for me. I think it's a good movie. I think it's worth watching. I think it's got great visuals. I would love to see more from Kane Parsons aside from this, like the kind of jerking off at the end there. You know, don't take me blasting the movie as indicative of like my feelings fully on the movie, because I'm just talking about like the doo-doo parts. the parts I dislike. I don't like Big Goobly Pirates. I think it's stupid. Big Goobly Pirates, I thought it was stupid. That's my, like a Big Goobly Pirate is very therapy core movie. It's the movie equivalent of, it's what, yet again, all A24 movies are either A, Cycle of Guilt, or B, dudes will do anything except for get therapy, and this is both. Dudes will literally go into a giant slit in the middle of their wall to travel to a backrooms dimension instead of accepting that they need to want to change to be able to change. The movie is dudes will do anything except for get therapy. That is the movie. You want a basic take? That's a basic take. You want a real take? Fucking, the movie is about women. No, it's about women. Because you see, her trauma related to her mom and the nostalgia that dwells within the mother trauma, and then also when first you see the backrooms, yes, there is a wall that he slides through, but when you first see it, it is a slit in the wall, much like a pussy. And then when he goes into the backrooms, he believes himself reborn, much like he goes into the back wombs. So it's about women. That's my funniest wrong take about the backrooms. The experience that women go through, much like their life, they're going through life when they are women. You can see the women, and the stop sign that says puts backwards is much like when a woman is told to stop. Herzog would love the Backrooms. Backrooms movie needed the googly pirate creature to do a Hurricane Rana. The Backrooms movie really needed that therapist to speed the fuck up. Jesus. Holy shit, what a giant fucking paragraph. Why was there a Christmas tree? Why was there a pool? Don't worry about it. That stuff that don't worry about it. Those didn't add anything to the movie? No, those added things to the movie because their thoughts half formed. That's more stuff that I wanted from the movie. You're talking about the stuff that I wanted in the movie, but also giant fucking paragraph. I'm sorry, I'm not a Reddit thread. They say the place remembers things multiple times. Everything in the place is that stuff that it's remembered. My problem with the remember thing is too many of the stuff that was remembered was personal. My coworker thought it sucked because she thought it wasn't scary. Well, yeah, because you have to actually think for it to be any amount of scary. It's not like Insidious. They showed a trailer for Insidious. Insidious said the googly creature, he come and run at you. The googly creature jump out of the window. The googly creature, he comes and eats your head. The googly creature, he's a demon from hell. The googly creature, he will go and kill you and beat you up and steal your shoes and kill you. And oh my god, he's got fingers that are really long and he's gonna put his fingers in your ears. Oh my god, did you see the movie where the googly creature came out and he fucking ate that guy? Yeah, that's probably why your coworker thought it was bad, because your coworker had to fucking think to be able to think anything about it being dread. Plus, it wasn't inherently like a scary movie. It was more like a slow burn thunkum. Be like, wow, that's kind of creepy. Backrooms never meant to be a fucking scary movie. It wasn't gonna be scary. It was gonna be like, wah, that's kind of, ooh, that's kind of wah. Ooh, that's kind of wah. Ooh, that's kind of wah. Ooh, and the movie kind of wah. Ooh, and it kind of wah. The movie feels like too fleshed out. You were forgetting about, like, you legitimately would not survive a multiple POV story, dog. I'm sorry. It's just a multiple POV story, dog. Don't worry about it. You are thinking too Marvel. You watch too many Marvel movie. I'm fucking fighting you in the goddamn pit. You watch too many Marvel movie. Smile, but I know Captain America, the good guy, because he has the shield. You are watching too many Marvel movie. You went and watched an art movie and are confused by why it's an art movie. Because it's not a backrooms googly creature movie. It's a fucking art room movie. A24 made the whale! They don't make Iron Man fight the Captain America, throw the shield, fire the beam! It's not even that much thinking! You have to think a little bit! You would never start. You need to read! You need to read! You need to read! Read a book, read a book, read a book, read a book, read a book! This is what I'm saying. Endeavor to read. Endeavor to read. You know, and read something simple. You know, read something like Josh Mallerman fucking Pig. Read Pig. Read Goblin. Read something easy, you know? Read a book. You gotta read. You want to understand, you are misinterpreting story structure through the lens of watching too many YouTube videos telling you what story structure is when you haven't actually engaged the thought process in what the story structure actually is. I'm starting Dungeon Crawler Carl. Basic. It's perfect. Good series. Written okay. They're fun books. You're not going to be reading anything fucking amazing in those. They get better as they go. They're pretty goog. I'm not telling you to go out and read Blood Meridian, Dungeon Crawler Carl. That's a good place to start. You gotta read. I'm endeavoring you to read. I just read Halo books? Okay, well, that's going to actively, like, hurt your brain. Like, you got to read something other than Halo books. You got to read, like, real books. Like, not ready for that conversation, though. It's at least reading. True. I know I can't be mean. I can't be mean. It's reading. I can't be mean. I do not love the Halo books, but it is reading. Does count. What are your thoughts on Homestuck fans? Brother, this is like maybe the third time you've asked me that question, and let me tell you something. It doesn't fucking matter. Who gives a shit? It's 2026. Homestuck fans are having kids. Homestuck fans are working on your car. Homestuck fans are literally out there in the wider world. You were talking about something from 20 years ago. Here's another problem. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, but some of y'all need to let 2016 go. You have to look at the fact that your personality may have crystallized within 2016. Endeavor to experience more than just the content that you find comfortable. Endeavor to experience more because it hasn't been 2016 for 10 years. Now, some of y'all, not all of y'all, but a couple of y'all are going to be fucking thinking, wait a minute, it's not 2016. No, it's been 10 years. You're not 20 anymore. You're 30. You're not 15 anymore. You're 25. Time has passed. The years move on. You have to look at yourself and realize that you may have grown a little stagnant in the brain hole. Like, you got to realize there may be some erosion there. You got to let go and begin again. Sierra Madre falling to Vegas. They're saying it. I'm slaying it. If not 2016, then why was Harambe posted this week? Harambe was posted this week because there are a lot of people that are locked and dwelling only within 2016, not leaving the comfort of their hole. The 2016 hole, you got to let go. The accident wasn't your fault. Time was really confusing around the pandemic. I get that. I do. 2020 was feeling like 2016 for, and some people were kind of etching out of there a little bit, and then boom, the pandemic happened, and it slapped you right back into the 2016 hole. You are literally traumatized, and that has locked you, not all of you, but some of you, it has locked you within the year 2016. Like, you gotta let go. Look around you, breathe the air, smell the flowers, look upon the great works ye and despair. Time passes, people die, thoughts falter. 2016, I mean, a lot of people are, a lot of people look forward or look backwards to nostalgia, especially during terrible times. They want to be comforted by something. 10 years ago, maybe your life was in a better place, or maybe you didn't have to pay bills. You weren't an adult. You didn't have to deal with the horrors of the world. And yet, time has passed. It's been 10 years. You can look back to 2016 and think to yourself, damn, if only it was like that again. But it's not going to fix it. In fact, it may even make things worse. But yeah, the Backrooms movie. Too many pirates. I'm going to say it. Too many pirates. I think that's a fair take. Gotcha. Oh, no, I didn't get you. You had 2 shotgun. Damn it. Close. Sorry, I was locking in a little bit there. Pirate of a peg look or a hook hand? The table leg. How many back shots were in the Backrooms movie? I don't know, none. Needed more pirates? Fuck you. Needed less pirates. Too many fucking pirates. Technically, it was 2 pirates if you include the TV commercial. But it was guy in the pirate outfit and then Googly Creature that was the guy. Honestly, I think my biggest confusing narrative plot point of the movie is the graffiti on his window, where it calls it it calls him a ripoff. I know that's kind of explained a little bit by how shitty the chair is when he sits down in it, and then it blows up under him. Like that people in the town just think he sucks by the lack of business as well. I didn't need it explained, but like, kind of wish they delved a little bit deeper into that. If it doesn't have the Hazmat Boys exchanging fluids, I can't in good faith watch it. I think it had too many of the Hazmat Boys, and it maybe had like 3 minutes of them. Stranger Things didn't fuck up society by ramping up 80s nostalgia. 80s nostalgia was always going to fucking come and hit us because boomers wanted to be comfy. Gen X wanted to be comfy, and they had money. They were always going to do that. They're going to do that to you one day, and you're going to fall for it, hook, line, and stinker. Have you ever bought a video game with a retro vibe, but like a early 2000s Fruited Your Arrow vibe? You've fallen for it. This movie already did. This movie's also doing it. It takes place in the 90s. It's 1990. So like, we're out of the 80s nostalgia. We're in 90s nostalgia now. 90s gaming and 2000s gaming. Stranger Things didn't ruin anything. People were already predisposed to I want to look towards the past when things were better. Because human civilization is always want to do that. When it's, things are scary and things are changing. And this is part and parcel because of a cultural shift in the early to mid 2000s where we were kind of pushing for people to have freaking rights, and the old people got really fucking scared and wanted, I want my Ronnie Reagan. I want my Ronnie Reagan. Where me Ronnie Reagan? Ooh, me Ronnie Reagan. I remember when Ronnie Reagan. Ooh, I remember when I had High C Ecto Cooler. Ooh. No, like genuinely, Like we were primed for, remember the 80s, and remember the 80s, it became, oh, remember the 80s? The 80s were better when a celebrity was better, dude. Like, it feels like most products companies are selling has to be some sort of nostalgia trap. Well, yeah, but like, look at the, you know, the Backrooms. The Backrooms is making a ton of fucking money. It is literally, you know, a place that is kind of, in a way, aping, you know, if you really think about it, like the Backrooms itself is kind of a, like a self-styled parody of nostalgia in a way, where those things, those lost memories that once brought you comfort are now literally cause for concern and alarm. Like the Backrooms and the kind of more modern take on liminal spaces has always been that, where these kind of comfortable spaces are now no longer comfortable. There's scary googling creatures in there. There's a really big pirate and he wants to eat you. And that is going to make $80 backroom million. Like it. Catering to nostalgia, I mean, who else watched the fucking Defunct Lane video on Branson, Missouri? Branson existed to kind of play to the greatest generation and nostalgia for the greatest generation, and they pivoted over to the boomers. And essentially, if they ever want to make money, they'll try to pivot over to Gen X and be like, oh, look at the He-Man experience. You know, that He-Man movie is coming out soon. Pretty cool. That Defunct Lane video was so white people core. True, but, you know, white people be like, white people be like. Me when I'm white people, and I can't really say much because I'm white people be like, and white people do be like, white people be like. Can't believe Brendan doesn't want to go to Branson and see all the cool stage shows. I went to Branson as a kid. When I was a kid, I went to Branson for a little bit, and when it was in Branson with my grandparents, we mostly sat in the hotel room. We did some cool go-karting. What else? We did some go-karting. I ate fried okra for the first time. They went to like a show. Me and my brother just stayed in the hotel room for a bit. We were there for like 2 days. Don't remember a lot of the Branson trip. I remember go-karting. I remember having fried okra. I remember being in the motel room. Don't remember anything else. I remember eating fried shit and then going, can we go see Yakov Smirnoff, please? He's got a funny name. And they didn't want to go and see Yakov Smirnoff. Like, to be honest, I don't even know why we really went to Branson. Like, what else? What was in Branson? Branson is a city that caters exclusively to nostalgia. Like, originally Branson was kind of built up as like the greatest generation. Oh, look at all the old-timey things from when you were a kid in the 20s and the 30s. Oh, look at all the gangster stuff. And then they pivoted over to boomers being like, oh, look at all the... We're getting rid of the country music a little bit. We're going to have some rock and roll and some 1950s and 1960s slime. It's just a tourist trap for olds. It's literally an old people prison. I don't care about nostalgia. I don't want to be nostalgic. Like, 90% of the time when it comes to like getting lost within the realm of nostalgia, like I'm immune to it. I want to say like 75% of the time. I will still fall for it because it is to be human to be nostalgic for the times when you were carefree, when you had no responsibility, when you were literally falling on the ground, scraping your knee, picking yourself up, getting on your healthy bike, driving down to the gas station, buying your grandma's cigarettes, and then crushing back a couple of Jolt Colas. But like I like new things. I like seeing new things all the time. One of my favorite things about being alive and experiencing is all of the new things that people my age and the younger generation gets to create. Remembering the past reminds me of the person I was then and them's uncomfortable thoughts. True. Understandable. Have an egg day. I don't mind. Yeah, here's the thing. No matter what you do, you are never immune to nostalgia. You will never be immune to it. There will be a video game with like a thing that you really like from an old game and you're like, holy shit, wait a minute. I remember when I was a child, I have fucking Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. And you get it, and you're like, oh, the game itself is fundamentally maybe a little bit of fun outside of nostalgia slop. Like it, I think it's good to actively be aware of nostalgia, but I also think that it's okay to fall for it from time to time. It reminds me that I'm humming. You can't escape from being humming. Like, no matter what you do, you gotta remember that you're humming. You just can't drown in it. I mean, if you drown in it, then all you're doing is fucking snorting past cocaine, and getting high off your own supply. Like it, a mediated amount of nostalgia slop is fine, I think, but you know, pretty much with everything in life. Maybe moderate your experience, you dumb fuck, is my... Me with Katamari. Anytime there's a Katamari game, I'm like, you know what? Make me smile. And also, I get to roll things around in an orb. Like, what's the worst and best nostalgia slop for you? I don't know. Can't really tell you because I don't really think often in terms of, like, what was happening in the past. Luckily, with ADHD, I forgot. Downside, a lot of downsides to ADHD, but, like, there's an upside, I forgot. Until your mind forces you to think about it. Yeah, exactly. I don't control the ebb and flow of the fucking pathways in my mind, unfortunately. I am at whim to the little goblin that is ripping through the files. Sometimes it's really nice to be at the whim of the goblin, because the goblin can pick out some really fucking funny things, but a lot of the time it's not great to be whim to the goblin. You know, downside to ADHD, there's a goblin in my brain. Upside, there's a goblin in my brain. The Ghostbusters Afterlife is pretty good nostalgia slap. I'm not watching it because I hate Paul Rudd, so like I just fucking hate him. I look at Paul Rudd's face and I want to squeeze it between my hands till it pops like a Bremple. How is ADHD? I am, no jokes, actually curious. Well, if you don't have it, it's... I mean, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like explaining a dog to somebody who's never seen a dog before. Bazinga, that was a Backrooms movie reference for you. Ding, 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 ding. Backrooms movie reference for you. Bazinga. Little reference to the Backrooms movie. They say that 3 times in the Backrooms movie. That's what it's like having ADHD. I mean, it depends. There are different kinds of ADHD as well, and ADHD affects people in a different way. I have inattentive and slight hyperactivity. So, like, when I'm back, it is we are so back, it is not over. But when it's so over, it is so over. Lack of dopamine genuinely afflicts my life to the point where, have you ever had to do a chore and you will sit there looking at the chore for 3 hours without doing it? Because you know you got to get up and do it, but you just don't. Have you ever looked at your video games and seen your big pile of video games and gone, damn, I have a million video games, can't choose a single one. There are like 20 video games you love to play on that list, can't choose a single one. And then sometimes you pick one and then you play that for like 3 months straight. I've been diagnosed with depressive ADHD. Hell yeah! Pouring one out for the nomies. So I'm happy for the funny little pill that makes it so that my brain works a little bit better. The funny little pill that gives me the bonus dopamine so I don't have to fucking worry about that. We love executive dysfunction in the feedback loop. We love just not being able to do thing. Just, nope, no reason. Why? I can't do the thing. Why? Because. Why can't I do the thing? I can't. Why? Can't. Why? Can't. That's it. Worst is when you get yourself into the feedback loop of hyper burnout to the point where all your cortical receptors are completely and utterly fucking burned out. And then you can't feel anything for a little while. I think I got to such a level of burnout that I was actually reset to 0, reset to baby. So, like, yeah, I mean, that's possible. I mean, the ADHD is basically, what if your brain had bees in there? But what if they were bees sipping on Faygo? What if the bees were juggalos? Kind of hard to explain ADHD to somebody who doesn't have it, because, like, you don't, like I said, it's like explaining a dog to somebody who's never seen a dog before. You can't, you just don't, you don't get it. Like, you can get the bits of it, but you can never fully understand, like, what it actively means. Sometimes you're like, fuck, I need to do a really important thing. But you know what? Right now is a really good time to clean my room. Actually, right now is the only time to clean my room. Right now is the perfect time to do that instead of the very important thing I got to do. I think the worst thing about ADHD for me in a creative space is a lot of the time I will shoot myself in the foot without realizing it, because my brain will go, you need to change a thing, or you need to do a thing. You need to do this instead of this. Why? Because. But why? Because. No, you have to. And then it'll be like, oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just kept on doing it the way I was doing it. There was literally no reason. I hate it when you have something that ain't broke and you will go out of your way to try to fix it and just make it worse without knowing. Then you'll look back like 6 months later and be like, why did I do that? For like 6 months, why did I do that? What's up with that? Have the fucking goblins inside of your brain. It's awesome. I love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Not true. I traded a little bit, but only because I want to see what, give me a normal brain. For just like a bit. I just want to see what it'd be like if my brain was, if you put the nanomachines in my brain, reset it to normal for like a week. See what it feels like. When I started doing, when I started taking ADHD medicine, when I was finally like diagnosed and, like they found the right meds for me. It was crazy how I would take my meds and it'd just be like, I could just do a thing. I could just do a thing. Like I could just do it. Can it? Do you just do that? You just get up and do a thing? Yeah, you just do it. Still on me to do the thing, but I can do the thing. Eat the cheese, smack the Sammy. What things happened with my brain, and now I can't really remember anything really vividly before basically Iron Lung. The good news is I get to experience things old and new from a fresh perspective. Ah, okay. So what you're telling me is Markiplier has grown too strong. He is now stealing my bit. He is stealing people's memories. This is not fair. I will get you, Mark Fishbach. Markiplier has stopped stealing other people's lives. He has stopped stealing my life, and now he's on to other people's lives. He's growing too powerful. Please stop praying for him. Now, I haven't seen Iron Young yet. I don't really care that much. I like when it came out, I think I was like, I should probably see this at some point because like I do want to see the copious amounts of gore and the big blood. But damn, do I not want to see Markiplier act? Like, I just really just did not want to. I just don't want to see Markiplier act. I don't want to see it. I wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I steal your grandpa's soul. What it was, for how much it cost, it was good. It is what it is. I want to see you act, Brendan. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it's noble, I'm sorry, I shit my pants. Fuck. Oh, shit. There, you saw me act. Perchance forsooth, entreat me with divine succor. Fuck, I'm shitting, I'm farting. Fuck. Bobby, I saw a picture of a little gray alien, Bobby. Bobby, it said Bogo's Benton, Bobby, Bob Burger. Bobby, Bob Burger. He said Bogo's Benton. What does that mean, Bobby? Bobby, I'm getting fax machine. My fax machine is going wild, Bobby. Bobby, it's going crazy, Bobby. Bobby, I'm getting so many pictures of Bogo's Benton. What does it mean, Bobby? Bobby, there's sending me a lot of pictures, Bobby. All these Bogo's Benton, Bobby. I'm not going to put Teddy in the back rooms for your own personal amusement. Bobby was in the back rooms, Bobby. I couldn't eat a burger, Bobby. It was a plastic burger. The burger was a false burger, Bobby, and then it grew little human legs, Bobby. And then it grew human legs, and then it ran at me, Bobby. Sorry, I got to lock in a little bit. I'm dead. Got you. Are you going to revive? You going to self-revive? Nope. Hi, there we go. Oh, I need a big pizza. Oh, Bobby, look at me. I'm 400 pounds, Bobby. Bobby, bring me a big burger, Bobby. They call me Big Burger Teddy. I'm a big boy, Bobby. Big boy's gotta eat a big food, Bobby. Oh. Deca voice is the real best voice.
Hey, puppy. Just got back from watching the Backrooms. You know, while I was eating popcorn and thinking about you, I was just wondering, maybe you and I could have some kind of snack rooms. Hey, puppy, just got back from the Grappeyes. Do you want a bite of my chicken breast? Hey, puppy, just got back from the circus. They got really mad at me because I kept trying to put an elephant in my iPhone. But it was too big, puppy. The elephant was too big. My iPhone was too small.
I don't know what to tell you, dog. iPhone too small for the big elephant.
Oh, hey there, puppy.
Teddy could never do a Deca voice. 1 second. Barbie.
Oh, hey, puppy. Oh, hey, puppy. Oh,
Hey, puppy. Do you want to buy my drum?
sorry, Bobby, showed me, Bobby.
I don't know. We need to do voices. We got to go into the voice lab a little bit. We got to... Right, time to make a new Joker, it seems. I must jonkle. Sounds like Kermit. I can do a decent Kermit. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Oh, help me, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy, you got a piggy burger. Oh, you got a... You can do Tim Curry. If it come out your balls. Miss Piggy, I'm fucking coming. I can't really do a good Kermit. I can do a passable one. Oh, Kermit, leave moi alone. I'm fucking and sucking. Now, have you ever heard of a rat? Human nature, understandably, the thing about human nature is we are all rats within this great world. Have you ever seen a rat eat a rat? Lots and lots of rats are out there, and they're all trying to get me. All these rats are slowly becoming more rats. And when you look at a rat, it's actually a lobster. And when you look at a lobster, it's actually a rat. Yeah, it's the Jordan Peterson voice. You just got to do Kermit a little bit. You got to do Kermit, but he's evil. Picture this. Big hot dog. Picture this. They're trying to take it from you. This guy, dumbest guy you know will think that Kermit is a genius. It's still really funny to me that, like, Jordan Peterson, you gotta have to remember that, like, his general fame is because a bunch of people on the internet were falling into the fucking Shadowsphere without realizing it, because Jordan Peterson released a book that said, you should wash your ass. That's it. He released a book that said, maybe you should wash your ass. Your butthole's stinky. You should wash it. And a bunch of people were like, oh my god, he's so true. You should wash your butt. And that's fine on your own, but then it went into, you know, like the people are like lobsters. But if a person was a lobster, would they let me eat one of those persons? Maybe if I could eat a guy, I would be able to feel. If you go back through like content creator hell that is Twitter back in that era, looking at all the people that were following and like fucking posting about Jordan Peterson's new book, who probably never disavowed him, but were like, ooh, I'm gonna ignore that time in my life. You're gonna just find a lot of people who just were not wiping their ass. And that was it. All they had to be told was clean your room, wash your butt. Oh my god, that's so true, twin. Fuck, they should give me $1 million for saying that. Wash your ass, clean your room. Now give me $1 million. Give me $1 million. That will tell you to wash your ass. You weren't complaining about pronouns enough there in that million? There should be even more pronouns. I don't even like neo-pronouns, but I'm gonna respect the neo-pronouns, even if I dislike them. There are people who don't wipe. We're watching a guy who doesn't wash his hands. I don't need to wash my hands after I take a piss because I do not touch my penis. I'm not going to wash my hands because I touched my shorts. In the privacy of my own home, I do not need to wash my hands after I piss. Don't need to. If I touch my penis, then I will wash my hands. How do you not touch your dick? I just let it hang. I have a perfect stream. The ball's lifted up perfectly. It hangs down, nestled directly above the balls. I don't gotta aim. It goes in. I have the perfect peen to ball ratio. I can aim without hands most of the time. If there's like a sputtering horror in there, I'm gonna grab it and start aiming, but like if that shit twists the mister, but he doesn't understand germ theory. Yeah, I do, but I'm in my home. I don't care, I'm in my house. Just let the piss drops left in there go into your underwear. No, I shake my underwear. If I'm out and about, I'm gonna wash my hands. Before I go out and about, I'm gonna wash my hands. But like I'm in my house. I don't gotta wash my hands unless I'm leaving the house. And then if I'm leaving the house, I always wash my hands before I leave the house, or I shower before I leave. It's like, yeah, I'll pee in the shower. Unless you shit, of course. Well, yeah, if I shit, I'm definitely washing my hands, 100%. No, 100% I wash my hands after I shit, of course. I'm not gonna let it crust. I don't use toilet paper. The shit's gotta go somewhere, right? Why would I waste toilet paper? I got perfectly good hands. I wash my hands and then my phone. Well, because then you get shit all over the phone, and then that's always a problem for me. Bit of a poop phone, if you will. If I touch my dick and balls, I'm washing my hands. If I accidentally poke through the toilet paper and touch my bung hole, I'm washing my hands. I'm talking about a lot of the time I have no hands pissing, so it didn't worry to me. Now, I don't think this is a crazy thing either. Like, I got a lot of no-hand pisses. I don't know why. I learned at a young age to no-hand piss. Because I really hate touching the lever on the toilet, the flush lever, so I kick it. Even in my home, I don't touch it with my hands. Unless I poop, in which case I'll touch it, because I'm going to wash my hands anyway. Because I don't like the way my hands feel after I wash them. Brenda, is the poop knife of hand washing? No, I just sometimes don't feel like you got to wash your hands every time you take a piss if you're not touching your penis. You buy hand sanitizer? I have a hand sanitizer. What do you think I pump? Wait, were you assuming that I wasn't like fucking... Were you assuming that I was getting fucking like poo-poo-pee-pee germs all over the house? Sounds like you're allergic to your hand soap, Brendan. No, I'm not allergic to my hand soap because it's always felt that way. I don't like washing my hands, but I will because I don't like the way that things feel after I touch them when my hands are cold. It's a touch thing. I don't like touching things after I wash my hands. 1 second, I have to ban a bot or a child. Goodbye, child or bot. Enjoy the pit of despair. Woe be upon ye. Well, you don't shake after peeing? Of course I shake after peeing. Whoa, child, go off into the ye pits of despair. Whoa. Whoa, child, realize I don't give a shit about the video game. I'm using this as background noise. Whoa, child, look upon ye works in despair. Realize it's your nap time. You gotta go to bed. You got church tomorrow. Your mom's gonna be mad at you if you stay up on the Alienware again all night with bleary eyes listening to the sermons from the priest. He'll be saying really boring things like, Fortnite is the devil. Something. You were born in this country. Something. Give me $4,000. Oh, dream of marbles, putting them in your mouth, the way they feel in your mouth when you eat those marbles. Let me tell you something. Fortnite is the work of the devil. And that devil's name is Tim Sweeney, on account of the fact that he will not make skins with fatter asses than the ones that are currently in the game. And I say, I am on my pulpit. I am speaking the doctrine, the words of the Lord. Tim Sweeney, you bastard, you motherfucker. You start giving these Fortnite skins fatter asses, wider hips. I need to see juicier limbs on my desk, on my pulpit by the end of the day. And tomorrow when I wake up in the early morning, between the after before the sun rises, I swear to you, Tim Sweeney, the devil that you are, you keep making these skinny bitches. And I do not care if you give a little cleavage to these skinny bitches. You are tricking these people into thinking that thick means you got a little meat on the bone. When I want to see that ass wobbling, need them bitches thicker. So thick I can't suck it up through a milkshake straw. And I swear these are the words of the Lord. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? And I preach to you that the devil shall not win. They will make these bitches thick. Thicker than an oatmeal cream pie. Thicker than an oatmeal cream pie that you get from the big box of the big oatmeal cream pies. Can I get an amen? Can I get a yes, men? Can I get a yes, women? Can Can I get a yes there? Truly, if the Lord did not want me to be the way in which I am, he would not have made me in his fine visage. And since I'm a creature of the Lord, I must tell you, want them bitches thick, want they booty wobbling, want them shaking down the street, want them getting stuck in the elevator, want them wobbling like a ham in a gelatinous mass that your mother would make for you on a fine Sunday morn. I die because I had the lightning gun. They fucking got me. I don't know. I think overall Backrooms movie, I think it was good. Like I think the downside of the Backrooms movie is, like, I'm gonna have to watch it if Asylum makes one. Like, I'm actually actively more excited for whatever the Asylum decides to make if they want to try to, like, ape off of the Backrooms popularity. Because they did do a Project Hail Mary movie called the Hail Mary Project. And the Backrooms, you could just call it the Backrooms. Nobody owns that. You could just make it. So I want to see what the Asylum does with it, because the Asylum could make a really funny Backrooms movie. The Asylum should make a Backrooms movie, and it should be 90% more pirates. They should watch it and go, okay, people like this movie because the pirates in it. They wanted to watch it because of the pirates. Huh? Yeah, it was the pirates. They wanted to watch it because of the pirates. It was the pirates the whole time. People wanted to watch it because of the pirates, because it had a pirate in it. Yar avast! Shiver me timbers, avast ye landlubbers. Welcome to me backrooms. Yar! Hope you enjoy your stay. I've got the almond water ready for ye. Best be wary, fellow travelers, through these backrooms. Or might find a gold doubloon, get you out of the back room. Pirate treasure be buried around here. Backrooms movie where it's three normal guys and a pirate. What, Jason, how did we get in here? I don't know. Persephone, how did we get in here? I don't know, Travis. What do you think, Captain Squiggle? Yar! I've been walking for years, traveling down the yonder, finding the blue ale and the green ale and drinking and supping upon it as I want. I be losing my mind. This whole place is too large, too huge for human consumption. Me think these back rooms may be too wide, too huge for a man such as me. We must get back to me boat, back onto the open ocean, lest the scurvy get us. It was Scary Movie style movie in the Backrooms. Oh, dude, they had an ad for the Scary Movie during the Backrooms, and it was just like a stock image of the Backrooms. Are you scared? And then they showed more of the Scary Movie that made me go, damn, this one's really gonna fucking suck. It's not gonna be good. I don't even know if it's gonna be funny good. I got a heavy Meet the Spartans energy for it in a really bad way. The new trailer for it just made me go, God damn it, son of a bitch. It just, I really wanted it to be like some schlock, but I think it's gonna be super schlock, and like, I don't know if that's good or bad. I think I'm gonna fucking hate it. That makes me a bit sad. But then again, Scary Movie 3 is my favorite one, and the Wayans didn't really work on that one, so like, also I think that like, I think they're gonna rely too much, they're gonna try to do too much. Like, that's another worry that I have with the Scary Movie is they're gonna try way too hard to do too much. Like, they're just gonna do way too fucking much. It's been like 20 years since the last one, so what do we do? All of them, huh? Everything. Really? Yes! And it's like, they need to bear down and focus like the older Scary Movies did. Because, like, I don't even get, like, a vibe of what they're parodying, except for they're doing it all. Okay, so, like, Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. Scary Movie 1 was a Scream parody with other bits there, like Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer, and maybe like a little bit of this and that here and there, but mostly it was Scream and How I Know What You Did Last Summer. Scary Movie 2 was like The Exorcist mixed with a bunch of shit, and then Scary Movie 3 was very much Signs and The Ring and 8 Mile and The Matrix. Like, if you wanted to do a Scary Movie, I was saying it before, tone down on the references and make fun of what is actually funny to make fun of, which they're doing a bit. They're doing a little bit of that, but they need to be making fun of prestige horror, which is why they're bringing, like, Ghostface back. But my problem with it is I feel like they're parodying it without understanding why it's funny. Like, it's the taking it and making fun of prestige, like, soft reboot horror without fully and fundamentally understanding what makes it funny to parody that. Like, Scream's bringing back people. We should bring back Doofy. Have Cindy look like old Jamie Lee Curtis. Have her look a little bit like old Jamie Lee Curtis. Make some fucking woke joke. Put a bunch of shit in there. Put a Threegan in there. I think the one thing that a lot of people also haven't touched on is the fact that they're doing a Wednesday parody fucking sucks. Because that's the one thing that I keep thinking about whenever I think of the new Scary Movie, where it's just, they're making fun of Wednesday, and that fucking sucks. Paul, that was a pretty good one. Yeah, no, put me in the annals of history for that one. Ooh, no, that, Paul, little Roadhog energy there. Well, no, Mithrigan parody. I know the Mithrigan parody. I saw the Mithrigan parody. I got it. I was like, oh, Mithrigan. But I'm more talking about, like, the fact that Ghostface says, hello, Tuesday. They're doing a Wednesday character, but her name is Tuesday. Do you get it? Are you laughing yet? I feel like for the trailer, I don't think a lot of people have latched onto that. I latched onto it hard because it made me groan. We're about to get the most annoying form of 2006 nostalgia people emerging from hibernation. Well, they're only annoying because 2006 nostalgia people are 1996 nostalgia people, but they don't know it yet. They don't know that they were curved from the egg. They didn't know that they were carved from the same marble. They didn't know they were carved from the same marble, but the statue is smaller now. They didn't know. If you had to guess what'll be the worst joke in a Scary Movie 2006, oh, the pronouns joke. It's just tired, and they didn't even do it well enough. They didn't even do it funny. Like it. My game explode? My game explode? My game explode? There we go, I'm back. It'll probably be any jokes that are like, haha, woke, am I right, everybody? Haha, give us money, please. Because, like, they did a pronouns joke, but it didn't even have any sauce. Character in the trailer gets stabbed, and it's like, oh my god, they stabbed her. And then she looks and goes, my pronouns are, my pronouns are, I was like, wow, great job with that one, guys. Fucking, yep, no, you really did great. Haha. Oh no, the new Spaceballs is gonna be fucking dog shit. Oh yeah, no, don't have any hope for that. I have zero hope for that. You forget that we already got a Mel Brooks continuation. I think a lot of people forgot that we did get a Mel Brooks continuation. We got History of the World Part 2. Absolutely fucking blew ass. I don't care how funny Mel Brooks was. I'm so fucking sorry. He's so fucking old. He's so old. The joke was that the joke of the first was that part 1 had no part 2. The title was part of the joke. Yes, and it is the second one, and it sucked ass. Mel Brooks is like 9,000 years old. What are they doing bringing him out of the crypt to try to be funny? He had his time. His son made World War Z. His son made fucking Zombie Survival Guide and Minecraft The Island. He doesn't know how to do a Star Wars parody. He's just 90. He can still be funny. He's just 90. Why are we bringing him out of the crypt to try to like fucking cash in on Star Wars nostalgia that is already failing? The time to make a Spaceballs the movie too was the fucking the prequel movies. That was the time. Now is not the time. I do not fucking care about Star Wars. They got the Glub Shitto movie, and I can't be fucked to give a shit about it. The Booker movie of World War Z. Oh no, Max Brooks is the son of Mel Brooks. He wrote World War Z, the Zombie Survival Guide, and he wrote Minecraft The Island, a Minecraft series about survival on a Minecraft island. Everybody loves the new Mandalorian. I've seen it in all the airports. Yeah, if you're like, it's great for 10-year-olds. Like, I'm happy for baby. Baby go see the movie. Baby go smile when the Whistler shows up in the movie theater. Baby go eat the cream out of the cream bucket. Baby go smile. Baby go see the little green guy. Don't gotta think about anything. Gotta watch Baby go. Baby go smile. Oh God, please, for the love of everything that is fuck, please don't let the He-Man movie make any money. I really hope that the He-Man movie is the nail in the coffin, but I've been wrong before and I'll be wrong again. Baby go see Grogu's for flip around. Baby go smile and baby go see the Grogu sip around. I don't want Star Wars to, it is jingling keys when they do the lightsaber and they do the Darth Vader, but like, I don't look at your hard streamer. You know it to be true. I knew it to be true when I said, God, I hope Lilo and Stitch doesn't make $80 billion for the live action remake. And then I went, oh fuck, it's going to make $80 billion. He-Man right behind me, isn't he? He-Man behind me. Man, he. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I scream to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah. Hey. I said, hey, what's going on? What did you say? Fucking, oh my God, I just saw that. Skeleton does look good in it. It's Jared Leto, though. Jared Leto has been breaking into the frame. You hear about how Jared Leto prepped for a Skeletor role? He's been breaking into the French catacombs and eating all the bones. He's been cracking open the bones of the ancient dead and going, wow, these bones are crazy. You should take a look at these bones. He's been grabbing the bones and showing his cast members on the set of the He-Man movie. Take a look at these bones. I found bones for you. We should get David Boreanaz in this movie. He knows Bones. He was in Bones. He knows Bones. You ever seen Bones? They got bones and bones. Lots of bones and bones. Yeah, Bones the TV show got a canonical Stewie Griffin appearance. Do not forget. I won't forget. I bring it up all the time. Now, I had a feeling they were going to try to bring He-Man back when I had He-Man levels in the fucking Funko Fusion game, and I can't believe that was a fucking Portent Omen. Can you believe that was a Portent Omen? Same with, like, I bet they're going to try to bring Xena back. They're trying to get the last sippy soda out of the fucking 80s nostalgia revolution, where it's just like, dude, Stranger Things fucking sucked. It's fucking over. Let it die. Xena at least was lesbian hot. Well, Xena was lesbian hot, and they had Bruce Campbell in there. Unfortunately, Xena led to Kevin Sorbo getting a career. Disappointed! Worst part about Xena, Kevin Sorbo. Best part about Xena, Lucy fucking Lawless. Best part about Xena, weird shit and Lucy Lawless doing crazy shit. Worst part about Xena, Kevin Sorbo apparating out of the fog and going, have you heard that, have you had sip from the right-wing sucker? Have you sipped from the Chud mines? Been seeing a lot of Xena clips lately. It's probably going to make a comeback. I feel like a lot of younger Gen Z are getting into old TV, partially due to the algorithm, partially due to the fact that, like, new TV kind of fucking sucks. And when I talk about TV, we talk about TV. Old TV is so fucking good that the children yearn for it. They're bringing back the X-Files, but they're going to bring it back all fucking wrong. I hate that the X-Files reboot probably is going to fail, and they're going to fucking attribute it to, like, the wrong reasons for why it'll fail. Where it's like, what? No, it'll fail because you're not going to give it enough episodes. It'll fail because it needs 20 episode seasons. I'm sorry. X-Files reboot needs Monster of the Week. It's not going to fucking get it, though. The worst part of the X-Files is literally the overarching story. This is why Star Trek Strange New Worlds is oddly paced and kind of bad. Because if Strange New Worlds, if it at least had 20 episodes, it'd have a lot of wiggle room. And it needs that fucking wiggle room. Without that wiggle room, what's the fucking point? 26 episodes is perfect for a show. 20 episodes is perfect. I say it all the fucking time. 8 episode seasons is fucking foul. And it works for some shows. And I get it. If you want your show to be a long movie. I don't want TV shows to be movies. I don't want TV to be movies. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want TV to be movies. I don't want it. No! Ah! I'm screaming, I'm thundering into the void. I'm fucking... 18 is fine. I don't want TVs to be movies. I'm tired of TV being the movie. I don't want it to be a fucking movie. I want it to be a TV show. I want a 20 episode season. I want dog shit episodes. I want good episodes. I want mid episodes. I want the full fucking spectrum. I don't care about the overarching and narrative plot. I don't give a shit about that in X-Files. There's not really one in Star Trek aside from, like, things happening in the background. The world continues to move. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want your 2 episode seasons. Just make a fucking movie. Your story isn't that good. Your narrative 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 isn't that good. You don't need 8 episodes. 8 1-hour-long episodes. Because you're not Breaking Bad. You're not that good. You're not that good, pal. You're not that good. You're just not that good, pal. Not that good. You're not Andor, pal. You're not Breaking Bad, pal. You're not The Sopranos, pal. Not that good. TVs ain't movies, pal. Tired of pretending that every single Marvel TV show could have been better if it was a movie instead. Saying it. Derisive and divisive opinion. Marvel TV shows, every single one of them, even the good ones, if it was a fucking movie, could have been better. You're not that guy, pal. Your guy, that pal. Your guy, that pal guy. Every single Marvel TV show could have been a movie or two instead. It would have been cheaper, too. It would have been cheaper. Every single one, even the good ones. It would have been cheaper if they were movies. Except for WandaVision. And that's like the one. I think WandaVision... Pull! Glad I updated my drivers because I don't have the game hanging anymore. And my last Fortnite stream, I feel like chat was like, Brendan, you kind of suck at this. And I was thinking, dude, every time I fucking zoom into my gun hangs. I can hit gun now. Okay, I'm gonna die here, though, potentially, so... Googed you. Got you. Boomed you. Slopped you. Suck my gunga. Loki could have been 2 good movies and it would have been cheaper. It is crazy that we're at that point in time where, like, 1 second, I saw a really interesting question from Bluto and I really want to answer it, but you gotta give me a minute to end this thought here. We're at a time where it is probably actually cheaper to do practical effects instead of CG. It's probably cheaper to make it a fucking movie and make it shorter and better paced. Making TV shows into movies is just ruining the pacing of TV shows. It's fucking it up. Anyway, would you rather have one pretty good burger or a bag full of miniature burger bites? One really good burger. Burger bites, too many bites.
Bobby, give me a big burger, Bobby, with a couple of beef patties on there, a little cheese, a little tomato, a little ketchup, Bobby. Bobby, put a couple of pickles on there, Bobby. Put some of that Bobby special sauce on there, Bobby, my burger.
Yeah, I do one good burger. Anyway, Loki was good though, but it probably would have been better as 2 films. You don't need that much. Movies were telling the same story with just movie timing. And if you need a little bit more time, fuck it. I'll take a 3-hour movie. I hate 3-hour movies, but I'll take it. I'll take it. The movies are better. It's a 2-hour fucking story, and you're stretching it out. I don't need side characters doing side character thing to be able to explain a fucking coherent plot point where they could have had a 2-minute scene instead of 3 full episodes dedicated to them fucking farting. I get it. They farted. It's really important. I understand that. Plot is driven by the fucking glut of their ass. I get it. Narrative shitting. I fundamentally fucking understand it. Now, can they please stop fucking farting? A two-headed, yee. 50-cent bag of Dorito or the Doritos Locust Tacos? I think I'd take the taco. Dog, you haven't even had walking taco, have you? Let me open your mind, Bluto. Let me fucking open up your mind to the miasma of the world. Walking taco. Never had it. Have you had walking taco? Do you know what it is? Fucking walking taco. The what? The walking taco, brother. Now think about this. Let me fucking walking taco this shit. All right? A walking taco, it's not a taco that talks like this. Oh, a little bit of beef on there. I'm not talking about a walking taco like a Christopher Walken taco. No, I'm talking about Christopher Chip. You get a bag of fucking Doritos. You get meat. You get cheese. You get lettuce, tomato, a little bit of cream in there. Throw it in the bag. Shake the bag around. Boom. Walking taco. Ground beef. Yep. Cheese. Yep. Lettuce. Yep. Tomato. Yep. Some taco sauce if you're feeling bold. Your 2 options. Beat the fuck out. Have the best of both worlds. Have a walking taco. Went to America and the only taco I ever had there was Jack in the Box mini tacos. I'm uncultured. Well, those fucking blow ass. Oh, I'm so fucking sorry for you. The Jack in the Box mini tacos. Oh my God. You got to go to an authentic Tex-Mex place, and then you got to go to a real Mexican restaurant. You got to get the fucking carnitas. You got to get the fucking the rice milk. Oh, the horchata. Oh, fuck. You got to get a big chicken burrito. No. You come to America, the first thing you have is Tex-Mex. You don't go to an authentic Hispanic place your first time. You want the Amerislop experience? That's why you get Tex-Mex, brother. That is no fucking real American. You're getting the authentic Juggalo experience. Only a Juggalo eats the fucking Jack in the Box the Jack in the Box mini tacos. No, you're getting the Juggalo experience. You need a 2-liter of Moon Mist right now. Stat. Inject you with 4,000 cc's of the Dark Carnival. Whoop whoop. You're not getting the Amerislop experience. You're living the life of the Juggalo. You need meth. Stat. You need the steel catalytic converters. You're whooping. You need a Hatchet Man tattoo. And a 400-pound lover. That's a Juggalo experience. You did not have listen, there are a lot of people that'll come from a different country. They're, the authentic American experience. Oh, fucking get me some of that fast food slime. No. There are different kinds of the American experience, and you got the Juggalo experience. What you need is the authentic, active American experience, right? You come to America, we get you a sloppy meat sandwich. Sloppy meat on 2 pieces of bread. Literally bust your brain open. We get you some onion chips. Dip that shit in some onion chip dip. We get you a Wendy's burger, some French fries, and a fucking Frosty, and then I force you to dip the fucking French fries into the Frosty. We go to the Chili's or Applebee's once. Never again, just so you get it. And only for the margaritas more than anything else. We have an authentic grill. We grill some brats. We grill some burgers. We grill some brats. I take you to the grocery store and show you the nightmare that's the grocery store. Lose your mind at the grocery store. I mean, I went to America and tried every Mountain Dew flavor I could and Dad's Cream, so I guess I'm almost Juggalo experience. All I needed was Faygo. Yeah, Faygo's a bit hard to find, though. It's more of a... It depends on what part of the country you're in for Whoop Whoop Faygo. Plus, Faygo is like soda that makes you fucking fat. Like, Faygo, you have to moderate Faygo lest you gain fucking 40 pounds and you're walking around with a thundering ass. Like, it's fucking fat cola. Faygo is like 3,000 calories. You could have I think Faygo, it's all sugar. Like, Faygo is the soda that makes you, shit that will make it so you can't tie your shoes. Like, I'm sorry, 3,000? It's not 3,000, I'm exaggerating. Let me look at, what's the fucking Faygo sugar content? And it has no caffeine, so it doubles down on the sugar. Yeah, so it's, if we're talking sugar, the sugar in Faygo is 85 grams for a 360 milliliter. If we're talking like Mountain Dew, like a can of Mountain Dew, what's a can of Mountain Dew comparatively? You know what? Think maybe... Nope, Mountain Dew actually has more sugar. Damn, I gotta give it to Faygo. I thought it was even worse. Then again, Faygo, you can only get in the whoop whoop size, so. Yeah, Faygo and Mountain Dew are like your most sugarful. So I drink zero sugar soda, and people fucking hate that. Nah, Faygos are better for Faygo rockets anyway. That's when you shake the fuck out of the Faygo and throw it on the ground so it slimes away. Have you tried the fancy smancy Olipop? I've tried a couple of sodas that make you poop. I tried the Pepsi that makes you poop. I tried one of the other companies that makes the soda that makes you poop, but I don't think I've had the Olipop that makes you poop. Because we're talking about, that's the soda that makes you poop, right? That's one of the prebiotic sodas. That's one of the, like, 70 different poop soda brands that they've been putting out there. Come on into the store and get a soda that makes you shit. Soda with fiber, soda with protein, soda that makes you shit. Is poop soda just laxative? No, they got like there's a diet trend right now where people are getting poop soda. And it's just soda with a bunch of fucking fiber with it'll have the colorful can in it. It's for white girls who are, oh my God, no, I don't drink any of that stuff. I don't drink Dr. Peppy. No, I drink my prebiotic soda. Oh my God, no, I don't need any of your Dr. Peppy. It's too much sugar. I only drink all natural sugars. It's like, it's the same sugar. They're putting corn syrup in that shit too. How do you put fiber in a soda without being thick? I don't know. I'm not a sodaologist. I don't know enough about soda pops. I'd be working in the soda fields. Dude, they say white people have no culture. And it's like, dude, we got a lot of culture. Our culture is just, we got a lot of culture. We just, I mean, a lot of it is stealing from other cultures. But like, we got culture. We got Joe Dirt. We got culture. We got fucking Juggalos. We got Joe Dirt. White people have culture because white people always be like, white people be like. And part of our culture is saying white people be like. White people's culture is every other culture looks really, really cool. So our culture is like hanging out and being like, you know what kind of train this is? White people, am I right? Haha. You guys have a lot of just shoved in the closet? No, because like our culture is something to like, a lot of people, American white culture is unfortunately like a lot of it's just really fucking racist. As white people be like, it's just but like we have food, we have Jello mold with the meat inside of it. I'm just saying, guys, gotta go back to talking with the transatlantic accent. It'd be way fucking cooler if people were talking with the transatlantic accent again. Fuck. But, you know, boomer fucking hear trans and go, where the fuck? A lot more people would be cooler if they were talking like this. Real fast, real smooth, like. A lot of people aren't understanding that if we were talking like this again, like an old-timey, like a radio guy, if we were talking like this again, we'd be back on top. Be way cooler if we were talking like that. I don't need your broccoli hair. I don't need you to steal from black culture. I'm just gonna be talking like this, you see? That voice generally makes me sold on whatever you're saying. See what I got here for you. Something that cures what ails you. See, I got this. It's a big tub of bleach. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, bleach? That kills me. No, but you're not thinking about your gut bacterium. Your gut bacterium is overflowing with gut bacteria that are bad, nasty little creatures. Take a look at this purple guy. Pretty bad, huh? Pretty scary little purple guy I got for you here, right? Well, let me tell you something, brother. If you drink a little bit of this bleach that I sell you, I took all the bad chemicals out of the bleach and made it good bleach. Now that I got good bleach for you, if you drink it, it takes care of the bad bacteria and makes only good bacteria inside of you. Little green guy's really happy. Don't want those nasty purple guys or anything. Bleach with 2,000% more fiber for you. A little bit of protein, a little carbonation, and I'll see you next time. Hot Dr. Pepper, the 25th flavor soda, has lots of spin-off products, such as Diet Dr. Pepper. But that's not the topic we're talking here today. No, we're not talking about Diet Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. What we are talking about is Hot Dr. Pepper. Hot Dr. Pepper was originally invented as a winter beverage. You still don't believe me? You think this is a game? Just check out the facts and articles website of the Dr. Pepper's webpage. And if you're using a glass made of glass like I am, comment and like, because you know what glass melts. Yeah. And if your lemon makes a popping bubble like mine, thumbs up for that. And yeah, Hot Dr. Pepper. It's just like normal Dr. Pepper, only it's hot. A little carbonation, and I'll see you next time. You really were made for the 20s? I was made for the 20s. They don't want me like that no more. People always ask me about my upward inflection, and it's because I was made for the transatlantic accent. I'm just too afraid to admit it. That's why I do the other radio voice, is because, like, the other radio voice, I could dump into it. I could jump into it as much as I want. But, like, people just don't. It just smooth right off the brain. It doesn't exist anymore. It's why I speak the way I speak, because I was built for the 20s. They pulled me out of a boy pod. Adopted me out of the boy pod. Made me baby again, reset me. I could have been Jimmy Stewart. I could have been, why, Clarence? Why? What? I miss my family. I gotta get my family back. I'm not happy here anymore, Clarence. There's no V-Bucks around here, Clarence. All these people listening to tube radios. Why? Yeah, the reincarnation machine fucked up, and I remember the 20s. Everybody be eating pizza here. I don't like it. It's triangle shaped. Where's my cigarette pie and my 15-bean dinner? Why? Take a look at this, Clancy. What do you got here? Called a Geek Bar. What you puffing on there? Geek Bar, cherry flavor.
Oh, some of that shit that makes your lungs run out. Yeah, that's right. You want to play a little Fortnite later? We're going to jump in Fortnite later, do some duos, drop it in Tilted Towers, show them what for, you see. Play a little Team Fortress 2, you see. Move that gear up, you see.
Excellent and an upvote. Top of my game. Brenna remembers the 20s, but the Samsara machine turned him into a human from a carrier pigeon.
Now, what's the deal with this backrooms thing, you see? Well, the backrooms, you see, it's kind of like a room in the back, you see. A lot of rooms in the back, you see. Really important rooms, you see. A lot of them are drippy old rooms, you see. It's all about the mind of the memory. The world of memory is a crazy thing. You're going to be remembering a lot of crazy things. 3-pound cigarette pie, you see.
Modern American banter is 60% sarcasm. A lot of dudes will really hit the, well, geez, that had just happened. Well, yeah, part of the problem is like the idea that whimsy maxing makes you cringe. I think that there's a general attitude that is disgusting and fucking awful, where it's, you can't be a little bit fucking goofy, and if you're a little bit fucking goofy, you're showing weakness. It's like, no, I'm stronger than you, I'm better than you. You're afraid to cringe, you're afraid that people are gonna make fun of you. I get made fun of and people pay me for it. We are not the fucking same. Your weakness is my strength. You are actively worse. They took it from you, being a little bit goofy, being a little bit silly. They took it from you. They said, don't act like a clown. You gotta eat beef burger and look at football and say, wow, that's crazy. And it's like, you can't be a little bit fucking goofy. You can't be a little bit fucking whimsical. You're a little bit fucking goofy, you're a little bit fucking whimsical, and somebody says, wow, neurodivergent much? Why don't you fucking eat beef out of the beef hole, idiot like me? You see a little whimsy, you see a little plappiness, and you think to yourself, damn, I wish that was me. No, they shouldn't have any of that plappiness. I should be plapping. Be a little bit fucking goofy, be a little bit fucking crazy. Don't be afraid to tell a joke that won't fucking land. Is a man not entitled to the quirk of his chunkus? No, says the cringe man. You're being cringe, stop that. No, says the child with the broccoli haircut. I didn't understand the joke, you're fucking stupid. No, says the grown man with the broccoli haircut. Yeah, bro, that's all, dude. Be a little fucking cringe, be a little fucking goofy, be a little fucking stupid. If somebody says, well, that's crazy, remember that their life is worse than yours. Who fucking cares? Their experience is more vacuous. The weight that they have upon this world, less worthy. I'm saying it. I'll say it. You are better if you are cringe. What, are they gonna bully you? Make fucking fun of you? Say you're poo-poo? Whatever, dude. Fucking... How angry they gotta be to take time out of their fucking day to give a shit about what you're doing. They're not a person. They're a hammer. Don't be a nail. Be the hammer breaker. Too much time spent in this life. People getting fucking beat down to the point where, I'll just be a nail. No, don't do that. Your joy, your happiness, your sorrow, your misery. It's not theirs. It's yours. Don't fucking let them own it. To be cringe is to be free. Mean that in the fullest extent. Be a little goofy. Be a little wacky. Have a little fun. Get a little sun. Show your buns. Slap that shit around. Slap that shit around a little bit. Slide that shit around. Make that shit wet. Make it nasty. Make that shit fart. What I'm saying is, start pooping. Maybe Gen Alpha will make the difference. I mean, there's always going to be like fucking... it's really easy to fall for the generational propaganda, which is always going to be the kids aren't all right. But once again, like telling you, every time you hear a story about a Gen Alpha or somebody from like younger Gen Z who's like, there's Gen Z, Gen Alpha ruining the... You got to remember that for every one fucking kid that makes it into the chud market, there are 100 kids that are doing their best, just living their life. You're only ever going to hear the bad. The machine is only ever going to show you the bad. You're not going to be able to see the good that people put out into the fucking world because they don't want to show you that. There's a lot more good in the world than you fucking think. It's just, you're not being shown that. You're seeing the machine, and the machine exists just to make you angry. That's it. Like, I hate people my age falling for generational propaganda and generational warfare because it's just so fucking sad. Where it's just, you are literally engaging entirely in a machine that exists to make you angry about it. That's it. You are falling for it every fucking day. You are existing within a world that exists just to make you fucking angry and profit off of your anger. Some kids are going to be fucking stupid. Some kids are going to do dumb fucking things. That's what being kids is. Acting like they're cringe for trying to learn and better themselves is fucking stupid. Not all kids can't fucking read. Dude, a dipshit machine really wishes they would. Kids couldn't fucking read when I was in high school. There's always going to be people who can't fucking read. You think medieval peasants read? Like, many adults can't read. Gotcha! Woo! Ooh! Ooh! Don't you happy. Ooh. Sometimes I can hit it. I don't know what to tell you. When my game don't hang, I can hit it. The landlord say rent is late. They may have to litigate. Don't worry. Get slappy. Homeschooling is such a foreign concept to me. Like, what makes a parent with half a GED think that they know better than the people who went to university to teach? Because they don't. Yeah, I mean, like, homeschooling exists literally to propagate a world where your child does not get out of the doctrine in which you are teaching them. Homeschooling is so that you can tell them that Jesus made water, and that's why water tastes good when they're tired, and that's, like, the only thing they're going to pick up from it. And then they go out into the workforce, and they're like, what is this concrete thing? I have never had lima beans before. May I eat your skin? What is this math you are telling me? Like, that's how homeschooling is, to make the children stranger and to make it so they don't learn anything. Like, that's the... You don't learn. It's about your children are property. You own them, so you should be in charge of what they know. That's evil? Yes, welcome to the world. A little book called Blood Meridian about the evil that men's do. Maybe check it out a little bit. I think homeschooling is doable just based on the material, but you are missing out on, like, living in a society thing. You're missing out on socialization. I mean, it's neat if, like, a STEM parent really wants to homeschool their child so that they're the smartest child ever, but the second they send them off to college, they're going to have a mental breakdown. Like, if it's not, like, super religion and it's like, no, we're the smartest people alive, our child will also be the smartler. And it's like, yeah, you can teach your child and make them be smart, but, like, they're probably going to end up with all sorts of different problems because they didn't have the socialization. And it's like, yeah, to be who I am today, I had to get bullied as a kid. I'm sorry. Like, children are naturally evil. You kind of got to go through that sometimes. And then you get really big and then you get to bully. The parents start believing that college is to follow the Western world. Oh, to grow up in the age... To be a millennial, to fully know, not just to be a millennial and Gen Z, growing up and being told by your parents, computers are going to fix everything. You got to go to college, you got to get smart, you got to get computers. Computers are the future. And then you get home from college, you have all this debt, you can't find an IT job, and your parents are like, you're stupid for going to college. You should have gotten into welding, dumbass. I watched the blue guy on the TV and the red guy on the TV, and the blue and the red guy told me that you're stupid for doing that. All that stuff that I told you to do. You know all that stuff that I told you that you should get into? Yeah, well, you're stupid for doing what I told you to do. You should have been welding with the welding rods. You should put a welding rod in your urethra. I forgot, I should have been born rich. There's the problem. That's what I'm saying. Damn, I wish I wasn't born a poor boy of the soil, fat of the land born. I wish the earth didn't breathe me out of its fat and thick dirt womb. I wish I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Call my butler, ask for a really big hot dog every day of my fucking life. I just slap my fingers together, my big fat wacky fingers together, and then I get butler goo. I should have re-rolled at Spawn, but I didn't re-roll at Spawn because I'm stupid. This guy didn't re-roll at Spawn. What a fucking moron. I would have chosen rich guy. You did choose rich guy. Oh, you're correct. Doesn't help that all of our attention spans have been fucked in some way by fast form content. Dog, you just gotta... A lot more... This is why I just proponent of... More people should just read book. I just fucking, I have a dedicated doom scrolling time. I meter my time whenever I'm on the TikTok, and then I read if I'm not. I think you can watch short form content. You just gotta, like, I don't know, not get addicted to it. And also, like, I don't know, dude, like, fucking walk away from the phone a little bit sometimes. Like, put it away. You could be listening to a white guy in the background wax about this instead while you're doing your dishes or eating a hamburger. You turn off the fast form content, and really, like, what did you fucking lose? That's the great thing about being out of the monoculture. Like, the lack of monoculture sometimes sucks because there's not this great thundering thing that we can all fucking smile at. But now whenever I see a TikTok, like, 90% of them aren't fucking funny or they're the same jokes I've heard 1,000 times before, so, like, I don't really give a shit. Or it's like hi, I'm one guy. I'm gonna do a skit as a bunch of separate guys, all wearing glasses and wigs and stuff. This is the furthest that funny white guy comedy has gotten in short form content. Funny white guy short form comedy is literally, hello, I'm white guy. I'm going to talk about current thing with 4 different characters. Stupid guy, woman, me man, and smart guy. And it's like, wow, that's crazy, man. You put on glasses and now you're smart guy. This guy hates Zach the Bald. I don't even know who the fuck that is. That's how you can tell. That's how you can fucking tell that that's the basest form of white guy comedy. I am 2 different guys, smart guy and dumb guy, talking about current thing in news. Did you hear about current thing? I heard about current thing and it makes me happy. I heard about current thing and it makes me sad. Let me tell you how stupid you are for being sad about current thing. Riposte, actually. A bit of an intellectual parry, my brother. You have fallen for it. You are actually the stupid one, and I am the smart one. Keep pitch meeting's name out of your mouth, /J. Well, yeah, but that's the fucking thing. This is the. There's no introspection. It's the fucking same bit every time. It's just world would be better if people only watched 8-hour retrospectives on obscure media. As long as the retrospectives weren't a giant fucking summary, I'm with you. Like, dude, I don't know why white dudes be white people be like white people be like. Am I right, everybody? I'm a white people. I be like white people be like. Can I get some fucking claps? But I don't know why fucking TikTok short form content, so much of it is. I'm going to have an argument with myself. This is fucking epic. I'm like, woe be upon you. I remember when I started seeing, millennial cringe. Am I right, everybody? This will be some of your Gen Z cringe. This will be some of your Gen Alpha cringe. Yes, you can hit the, millennials cringe. Am I right? Let generation move head with their hands. And it's like, brother, you are shadowboxing demons at the fucking Walmart parking lot. You too will fall to time. The sands of time will not be kind to you, brother. The sands of time were not kind to me. They have ravaged my visage. They have left me bald and empty. And let me tell you something, brother. They're gonna get you just the fucking same. But I will find the whimsy. I will rip it out of the glut of the whimsy demon. I will take the whimsy demon's fucking stomach and I will tear it open. It is tummy time for me and me alone. And I will not fall to fucking hubris. I will not fall to darkness. I will rise higher than ever seen before. The shining star, the shooting star. I've had potion today, you can tell. Fated to die in darkness and let the archangel take you, or you can rise up with thundering wings through the yonderous void and instead be a shining example of who gives a fuck, brother. It's also good to remember that like half the forums and shit you see are filled with bots meant to argue for engagement. Yeah, I mean, a lot of internet content right now, we're in the rage bait era. And that's kind of like part of the problem is everything... A lot of the things, and not like every little thing, but a lot of fucking things right now literally exist just to make you angry. And people respond with emotion instead of taking a moment and being like, wait a fucking second here. I mean, look at Tweeter. Oh my God, Bugs Bunny with the J's. You're despicable. I mean, look at fucking, the rage bait content right now is all the fucking rage, literally. I mean, fucking Twitter is useless. It's literally a site meant to fucking make you angry. TikTok is fucking useless. It's literally a site to make you angry. YouTube is fucking useless. It's literally a site meant to make you fucking angry. It just do be that way. It is an endless Ouroboros of rage that will inevitably eat itself. And the more people, when you look at something, when you watch something on the internet, you know, take a moment to be like, is this actually content? Or is this somebody that is trying to just deliberately make me as angry as possible for no reason other than to get more? But I can't say anything. I'm also rage bait content. Backrooms movie sucked. They should have had more pirates in it. There was only one big pirate, and I was thinking to myself, what about the 50 other big pirates? Would have been way cooler if it had 5,000 big pirates come out of the pirate rooms instead. Shouldn't have been called the back room. Should have been called walk into the fucking hole and then flounder around for 2 hours, the rooms. Crazy that Twitter doesn't even have a main character of the week anymore. Yeah, because it fucking sucks. I haven't used Twitter in almost a year now, and I feel so fucking free. I will tell you, dumping Twitter, you will not... There is nothing that feels better than just getting rid of Twitter. And like, Blue Sky ain't much better. Blue Sky will hit you with the same exact shit, but less bots. But at least on Blue Sky, a lot of it is just people fucking purity testing people in their own group like a bunch of morons. You can just ignore that too. Blue Sky is really fucking funny. I love Blue Sky because I'll go on there maybe once a week if I'm not posting like stream updates on there. I'll go on Blue Sky and it's a lot of just people doing purity tests and being like, you're not pure, you're not pure. And it's like, I'm fucking sorry, brother, but I didn't know that Blue Sky turned into the home base for the fucking, I don't know, the Inquisition. I want them to do pirate tests. Yeah, there should be only pirates on Blue Sky. Yar, shiver me timbers, avast, ye landlubbers. I do be forting my night. Oh, the thundering sea dragon, I see ye. Get bugs, ye bunnies, on your way back to Albuquerque. Go back to the briny deep. I don't know, a lot of people with Blue Sky, I think a big problem with a lot of people that use Blue Sky is they don't use the tools at their disposal to meter their own content. Where it's just like, if I start seeing too much, if I use Blue Sky for a little bit in the morning and I see too much Torture Nexus shit or people being like, this person made a cringe joke. I'm just like, I'm fucking... Okay, man, I'm blocked. If I see that shit, I might blocked. Like, you don't gotta fucking look at it. You just block them, move on. A lot of people forget about the block button and the mute button. Like, I mute people all the time whenever they're fucking, like, sending me nightmares on Blue Sky. And I always think that muting is a lot more funny than blocking. Muting is infinitely more funny than blocking to me. Because they don't fucking know. I always feel like blocking, especially when I was using Twitter, blocking was always like a direct, like, damn it, I don't want them to know. I don't want them to stew. I want them to see my posts. I want them to comment on my posts. I want them to argue with my posts. I want them to get really fucking upset about it when I'm not responding. I want them to fucking come to my house and beat me to death with hammers. And then I show them that I'm 6'5", then I pick them up and break them in half like Bane break Batman. Much fun. The mute button is very funny. Because you'll just never hear them again. But they'll think they're fucking... oh, I'm gonna get you. The amount of time that people will waste because of the mute button, that brings me so much wonder. Plus, like, I don't know, there are a lot of people who will think they fucking won if they see, they have blocked me, meaning I have freaking won. And it's like, I don't want them to think they won. I want them to think it's ongoing, ceaseless, endless. I want them to think that I want them to think that sometimes I'll double check like a comment, you know, back in the day when I used Twitter, and I'd respond to somebody that I muted and just back to muting them. Yeah, the mute button brings no plunder. I'm going to make a decision, an executive decision. I think that if I was on Blue Sky, I'd call it Blue Sea, and I'd change the like button to a barrel button. Instead of posting on Blue Sky, we should be sailing on Blue Ocean. Every post I make be a sail, and every like I give be a barrel of brine. I be posting the plunder button on me Bronly brands. The plunder button's only for me only sees. On account of the fact that I be posting my booty on there. Check out this new poop deck post from Captain Swansea. I do be scrubbing it once, even twice a day. The type of bit that wakes up your parents be like, would you fuck this wet ass lest ye get scurvy? Peep the fruit of me loins. I don't want a scurvy version of wet ass pussy. From my knees to my hook, I'm a wet ass pirate, swabbing huge poop decks on my wet ass pirate. They be calling man pussy mussy. I be calling pirate pussy pussy. Posting with the crack in this hole's a bloated one. They be looking for X marks the spot. They don't know that that's my tramp stamp. A treasure trail all the way down to my peanuts and my whole... Oh, I was checking out Captain Blackbeard. These shivers do be timbering? Oh, shit. And he's got it next to a monster can. Peep my hog next to the size of yonder monster can. Astolfo is nothing on this tight mast. I know it was a good one because Vidant said okay. I take that as a badge of honor. Time for me to plunder me under. Like I've said before, if I ever ran a gimmick account based on one bit, I'd have a lot of modicum of success before the fall. I smiled at most. Jokes that don't make me guffaw. Jokes that don't make me go, I knew these seas would be hard, tepid waters ahead. The waves are thundering me crew. Back and fro through the briny deep. The frothing waters. I'm not bound to the sea. No. The frothing waters, they make me bare asshole tickle. Turning it more into a goat sea, if you know. A bit of nautical humor between the boys. Bit of nautical humor between the buoys. I'm dead. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? Peanuts in his jean zipper. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? Balls is in his jean zipper. Way hey, ouch it hurty. Way hey, ouch it hurty. Way hey, ouch it hurty. Balls in the jean zipper. Should have never told me about the great pirate era. There once was a man named Bold Brodger. My treasure is yours for the taking. You can find it all. In one P. Or to fuck, marry, kill. The wound that never heals, the past that never leaves, the future that haunts you. Fuck the future that haunts you, marry the past that never leaves, and kill the wound that never heals. Easiest fucking decision of my life. Avast, ye landlubbers, take a look in my boneyard. Oh yeah, well, you're smelly. Oh, I smell, I stink, I'm rancid. You wonder? You'll never be a pirate getting all this plunder. Looks like you made a bit of a blunder. Maybe start speaking better. I wonder. Watch me Seuss this caboose with some redfish, bluefish. Gonna shine on a dime with this one fish, two fish. You can bad me all you want. You know you wish you had my brain. 1 foot jar for the half-foot brain. Jellyways, aren't you? All the folds in my brain. I chuckle. Damn, I gotta do shit that makes you guffaw. One sec. Poop, pee, poop, pee. Poop 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 poop. We only do educational bits here. 1 second, sorry. Bart'll be the shitner. This do anything for anybody? Brenda the type of guy to have a nuanced opinion on the value of a coat? And NFL the type of person to think MackeralMore and think, when's he gonna fish? No, you're thinking of MackeralMore. Different guy. You're thinking of his song, Fish Shop. There should be a fish-based parody of MackeralMore. MackeralMore? No, MackeralMore. Mackerel's right there. It's a type of fish. I can't hear him. Yeah, he's underwater, dumbass. He can't talk underwater.